So I've warned friends that Facebook has been, criminalizing people by supposedly keeping tabs on the world with the network. But how are so many people still doing crimes? How is, this happening and that happening? Oh, it's because we're monitoring people, but we're setting people up because we don't care about you people. We just want to, rack you up like sheep. You go this way, bad, too bad, come back this way. Oh, you don't like it? Whoosh, rah. The wolves get you. Like, we're not supposed to be sheep. We're not supposed to be shepherds. We're not supposed to be wolves. The Lord Almighty above us is supposed to be our shepherd. So, with saying that, I want to explain to everybody, we've had witches of good and bad all through history. And to blind us and act like they're all gone, eliminated, is to be the only witch left. The type that is bad, that is ruling us, that is lying to us. The type that doesn't let us have any spiritual powers or spiritual awareness to be able to block, to study, to manipulate as well, or to find out who's manipulating. These are real powers of the mind and spirit and body. And to keep fighting with 2/3 mind and body and thinking that we need revolutions, we need wars, we need to fight back, is pointless, because when something is incomplete, the rest of anything, macro, micro, parallel universe, will always be incomplete. And that's what I'm trying to teach the world on quantum physics. So when people are actually hating on me, that are just the same as me, but they're hurting really bad inside, so they're gonna come to my Facebook and comment, "Shut the F up. Oh, you're not the attorney of Jesus." Well, I'm not only his attorney, I'm your attorney too, because I'm like the type that could tell you to back off with simple words, just like how you wouldn't want to tell your attorney anything and him tell you, "Oh, really?" So, that's the truth. And when it comes to good witches and bad witches, like I said, quantum physics, rocket scientists, rocket science, Houdini, that is real power right there. You have to be able to either pull it off with real magic and the unexplainable, or you got to be able to explain it with the explainable, and still no one else knows how to do it. The fact that our minds are finally advancing shows that where the powerful witch was originally with the mind, whether it's, making us levitate, or whether I have strings hiding it and levitating it, or whether or not I'm just in your head making you think I'm levitating something. You see, these are the different possibilities and probabilities of quantum physics and quantum physics thinking. If you don't accept that, then you, sadly, and I don't mean to be rude, but are dumber than shit. All right, I hate putting people down. I really do. Why does anybody need to put anybody down? So, what I'm trying to say is learn your history, learn your astrology, learn your cosmos, learn your anthropology, learn your archaeology, learn everything you need in order for it to all be like a big bubble with little circles, and realize you are no longer in a web. What else I want to kick off right now is, what is a bad witch? Well, a bad witch is somebody that, sacrifices lambs, sacrifices babies, sacrifices anything and everything that is pure, that is life. And, we've had a lot of hieroglyphics and crazy shit show us, Chronos Magnos, it was a petroglyph that was left 3,600,000 years ago. Why is it in that petroglyph that I have on my Facebook? Why is it that when you zoom in, there is a perfect bubble of a woman's face in that drawing? Why is that drawing made from real human blood? How do I know? Because the light shading of it being so light makes it look a bright brown orange. It doesn't look brown, dark, deep. It doesn't look like it turned black from sitting there over time with too much pigment. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a forensics expert, but darn, I'm pretty much showing you guys I know like a lot of everything. Like, dang, this guy is smart. Have I been at crime scenes? I don't believe so. But guess what? If you ever saw me at one, you guarantee that I'm already looking at everything like bink, 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 bink. Okay, I know what happened. And I'm just right there behind the caution tape. It's sad. We shouldn't have this type of crimes, but we have this type of community. We have this type of life. And, we have good police. We have bad police. We have all kinds of agencies and bureaus. But who's good on what sides and who's getting turned to be bad? That's what I have to worry about, Do I worry about myself on that part? No. I mean, I've been suffering here for a long time, but life is supposed to get better. Life is not supposed to get worse. If it does, then all right, let's hurry up with the show. But as far as life getting better, I pray for everybody to have a better life soon, because all of this that I've been talking about for a bit has, manipulated the situation, and some people thought that I'm just too far out there or too highly emotional. But this is actually real true stuff. And the same way that somebody would be recording this, as far as it was like, I Am Legend, or, guy that's on the moon or Mars, while everyone's hoping that he gets back. You make these type of last episodes. You never know if this could be your last time talking and you're trying to teach the world. So those that are hating on me, you got to pay attention and wake up. Your mind and your heart has to open, and you have to have a full view. Otherwise you're going to be in the blind and you're going to be in the dark forever. It's not right. Nobody deserves to be untold, unknowledgeable, unsophisticated, unprotected. Everyone's supposed to be loved. So when I get back to bad witch, good witch, what is a good witch? Somebody that said, let's eat organic, it's healthy for you. Somebody that would talk to you and guide you and tell you how everyone's supposed to love life and be there. Somebody who washes the feet of their neighbor just to clean the root of the tree, which is the life itself, your life. You are a tree. This is your Mother Earth. You're supposed to stand strong and tall and not let anything, push you out of the way or anything. You're supposed to be right there like a beautiful, huge tree in spirit. Somebody who protects the innocent, who, heals the sick, who actually healed many few times the handicapped, the crippled, One famous story is of one person who was blind and could see again. And then other people, whether it was uncle or whether it was grandfather or whether it was actually brother, got jealous, and everybody gets jealous, or they're on the other side of the world coding or decoding or matching or whatever. They're analyzing and figuring out how to put all the Bible into different stones and hieroglyphics and things, like putting it in different religions. This is truth. And what else is very, very scary is about a good witch is they'll do whatever they can to save everybody else, including sacrificing themselves instead of anybody else. When it comes to being in a lot of pain and just saying, no matter what, my kingdom is waiting for me, it's true. The only thing you could think about is knowing the truth, and whatever's happened to you right now does not bother you. It hurts, but it is the sacrifice of being aware and, giving that to the rest of the world. Can I change the world if I do give my life for the world? No, but I'm hoping the world can change itself because it saw that I gave myself to the world. That's what people aren't realizing. That's why I even questioned it a little bit when I was way younger. But I got all the answers on my own, and I also got some weird paranormal shit that happened to me a while ago that hurt. I was crying in the room, it hurt. I was on my stomach, and I felt like I got whipped on my back, like constantly for a minute, and I was screaming, crying. And none of my roommates or sister who I brought into my house that I took off the streets cared or ran in there to say, are you all right? They were just like, yeah, I heard you crying a little bit. Thought you were just emotional. I was so shocked. I was like, wow. you know? But anyways, another thing about a good witch is a good witch who really cares, who actually has all the elements, which is God and it's the universe. And you could look at it at the element chart, the element table, or you could look at the elements, how they go in order. And the first element that was made was fire, which sparked life, intellect. So when you're looking at Jesus in the moonlight, when he's shivering, when he's freaking out asking, dear God or Father, please give me answers, he's talking about elements and enlightenment and getting that, that third eye, that primal instinct, that reptilian, that mammal, or vice versa. I mean, everything is triangle. At the same thing, everything is, a diverse version of a square, which kind of looks more diamond, but still, you have to look at ancient geometry. You have to study all of that. You can't really look at some chubby, tall-ass dude that's, minorly big and strong. You can't talk crap to him when really he has everything down like Play-Doh. All right? Shouts out, world, to those that haven't been hating on me. One star, true north. You point up like that. MMA, we always pointed one, like be number one. So, God bless you all.